Welcome back to Dream Daddy. I'm actually from the future because my third episode I didn't quite have enough footage for our third episode, so we're actually going to be making a jump cut at some point in the video to my future present me. We're going to do a little splice at some point in the video, and then why not just do an intro, because I feel like that's more professional to do an intro. I've been on one date so far, so you're probably wondering how I got here. I'm gonna do one of those intros. Probably wondering how I got here. Well, it's a funny story. It all started with my first date.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I have dads. All right, let's get to know Robert over here. He doesn't like people. What is Robert like? Let's see. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it'll use this information against us, right? Okay. On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. If you had one thing to take to a desert island, what would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What do you want to be when you grow up? Grifter. I'm not gonna talk to him. Can I like? Oh, I can do that though. Can I heart him? Oh wait. Italian, at least 4 knives. Jesus Christ! You never really look into a rabbit. What the hell? Let's go back. Matt. Let's see. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over the coffee spoon. This guy likes coffee. I like coffee. I'm gonna send him a message. I'm gonna message Matt. We're gonna hang out. Just get to know each other a little bit. I navigate to Matt's DadBook page and type out a message. Hey man, great to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Want to come out? Think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? I'm stupid, man. I'm stupid. It's a concert venue, but a band that a lot of people listened back to back in the day. It was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. It should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Something popped up, I'm pretty sure. I couldn't see it. I logged off of DadBook and I think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtracked decades through the memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought I was cool. Oh god, other people thought I was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s progressive rock I used to listen to, and mentally envisioned all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. So what do I even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship of coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Why are you lying to me? I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. All right. I don't believe you, but I'll let her go for now. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is going to be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Dad.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, the war. Oh god. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing your trapper keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gitter punk, thrash, straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, seed punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up just to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? You said that they're Canadian punk? Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it. I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump right into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a set your goals hoodie offers to buy you some merch, and don't accept it, and definitely don't go on to 3 awful dates with him afterwards, where he takes you to a nice restaurant and forgets his wallet in literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8, in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door up to the shop.
Oh.
Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. I have to admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and screams, cries? Yeah.
Hey.
I got 2 lined up next month. Still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Hey.
But dude, I get to take you for your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Z, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
Hey.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh, and as I let out a big laugh.
Hey.
Sorry. It's just weird because a scene can describe a music scene as if it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but it can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit that they're into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing.
Hey.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-Punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. Yeah! The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large group of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice Matt's in the crowd and they yell, hey, as well. This guy's famous! Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. So you're like a popular guy out here. Oh yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming or funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are, and that's no comfortable place in your mouth. I'm sorry, and that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Fuck you, man. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Hey.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Hey.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out and from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got some t-shirts, tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements. Jesus, what's with all these big words? And discerning concert goer of considerable taste you might want. You! I gestured to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fellow who knows their music. How about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made of distributed by Pup Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tally-ho, good sir, tally-ho. Well, see here, fine shopkeep, your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of fine goods and life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looks like lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey!
Day by day, my man, day by day. They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug. Your mom is doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. I'm sorry, if you want to be my dad, I can make that Jesus Christ. And you have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey, yeah.
That's Z. Thought I'd bring him to a concert, pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is he cool? Matt eyes me. I am back. He cracks a smile. Yeah, he cool. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but I give a curtsy 2 pats on the back as is customary in our society for people you don't know to be super well, but you still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of bass. Yeah, man. Where are we starting our witch house band?
Hey.
You know, I'm out of the game. It's a shame. Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey.
It looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of stage instruments. Is that a harpsichord? What's a harpsichord? Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He says he has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're the Jonas and Jones on this and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most loud, most annoying noise. I'm assuming that's what that means. I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I pull the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, what? Did that cellist, the cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to the mat and try to start a conversation. So, you go to a lot of these concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So, you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So, you... Yeah,
Hey.
Matt turns back to his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it as part of the act as it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I have a lot of questions that I don't know I'll ever get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try and follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up with. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever gonna find Matt here? Where's the exit? Where are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt.
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. Whew. I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leans me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Puppy really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to the music and connect with it, but then when you're in the room full of people connecting with the music, it's like in that same way that you are. That's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man, they're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. So I'm proud of her. I made it to the restroom finally, but it was one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to talk to people. Oh crap, it's a little mini game. Everyone's rushing to them. Wait, do I actually like... Can I...
That dad.
Oh crap, I don't know what you said, but I have to actually play a game. All right, time to... Okay, I gotta get some health or something. I gotta find Matt. Where's Matt? Matt! Oh god, I'm getting pushed around. Don't! Oh god. Oh god, I don't want to lose all my health. Okay, Matt. Matt, where are you? Oh god, stop it! Stop it, I'm gonna lose all my health! Matt!
Get down for you.
Is that him? No, he's got longer hair. Matt!
Song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What
This song. I put on streamer safe mode. Okay. Still can't see you. Did that guy just try and start a fight with me?
Don't you think it's better?
Seriously, this guy's like following me. He wants to fight me. Where the hell is Matt? Why are we like on a big giant... Why are we all filing in here? Okay, here's the stage. Where's Matt? Matt! Oh, did I just get killed? I think I might have just got killed.
It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
After searching and searching, I realized it's impossible. I'll never be able to find Matt in a sea of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here. I watch Pup set by my lonesome, out next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings. I can tell that they're judging my clothes, and I want to so badly grab them by the shoulders and explain the usefulness of my utility pockets, but I try to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here. The show finally ends, and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me.
Hey.
Dude! You sure are a sight for sore eyes. I'm sorry I lost you back there. It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. It would have been more fun with you, though.
That sounds great.
Oh, well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? I laugh. Am I blushing?
Oh.
You hungry? Starving. Follow me! Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon eggs in a corner booth.
Hey!
So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red, not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and then there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then I don't know where I get this idea. I lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. So you should have seen the look on his face.
Oh.
Bought him a beer afterwards, and we're cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out.
Hey.
Yeah, man, I just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So, did you get all of these how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. And music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. There's a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people.
Oh.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him all on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, and I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents really just have to look out for each other. How's Carmenista? How do you pronounce that? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmenista's rebellious phase, but I guess that these kind of defeats are the purpose of it. Doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey.
Like what? Consumerism? Big budget remakes of foreign films. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive to be a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes, like talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself to be an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of our night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it on my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. I'm assuming there's a fist bump in there somewhere. He called me cool. He called me cool! Matt called me cool! I walk into the house with my heart on my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool! You don't say! Amanda Panda? Matt thinks I'm cool!
Yeah.
Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked by my own child. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Matt thinks I'm cool! Date complete. Wait, that was a date? I thought we were just hanging out as friends. I got a B?
I'll give that record another spin. Why not?
Sure, I guess. So is that the game now and I just like, I just do different dates between dads? While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, I just thought you'd want this big envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes the door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey. It's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed the interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA is one of the more expensive schools that Amanda will apply to, but I know she's had her heart set on this for the longest time. It'll be tough. but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugged me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, whatever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, and I'm just excited. Did I mention that the students get their own studio space when they're seniors, and they get their professional editing software for free? And it's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish you wouldn't do this it between bites of her burrito, and I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder if my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet they're gonna be best friends. We're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about how our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. It's actually kind of funny. Carl ruled. Hey. Oh! They let you have animals in dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I could get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would a snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay, I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive home from the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it better be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. I'm gonna make it... It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and a kiss on her forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. So emotional.
Welcome.
Oh God!
Dads.
No! No! And that is my story. Welcome back to the present. In the next recording session, we are going to go on a date with... Let's see here. So we just went on a date with Matt. We don't want to do Matt again. But I mean, do we want to do Matt? Do we want to do Matt? Maybe we should do Craig or Robert. Actually, I'm really curious about Robert. He's just kind of that mysterious. He has that mysterious vibe, and I really want to get to know who this guy is on the inside. And that's right. He has a gun. He has knives. I'm pretty sure he has like 3 knives. At least 4 knives. Okay. Well, I'll heart him and I will message him. And maybe he'll just flat out reject me. I don't know. Pet every dog. That's a great tip. Always. Actually, well. Don't pet a service dog. That actually shouldn't be there. If it's a service dog, don't pet the service dog. All right, Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I typed a message to him on DadBook. All right. Hey, Robert. Good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey! It says that he read my message, but he's probably not going to say anything. Sorry, I'm fidgeting too much. I anxiously wait for a response. Yeah, why not? I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. Robert. I jump it back over to DadBook and see if he's responded yet. Nothing! Well, I guess this guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. Maybe I'm not gonna have a second date. I get up, walk to the living room, and then sit down and turn on the TV. Or are we playing like the Oh, where's that? That Paranormal Truckers TV show. I really want to watch that. I feel like that would be on the History Channel. Actually, no, that'd be like the Discovery Channel. History Channel. Ooh, Naked and Afraid, catching the deadliest ancient aliens is on. I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 50. Oh, God, I should have just done the Ice Road Truckers voice. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theorists predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably the butts. Okay, I'm back in. You got my attention. I lost several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get back up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time to, for the old Chef Royal Chef Royal Daddy. Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Royal Daddy to cook a gourmet delicacy. That just rolls off the tongue. Chef Royal Daddy. It's like Chef Boyardee. Chef Royal Daddy. Someone Photoshop a Chef Boyardee knockoff for me, please. Chef Royal Daddy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Microwaves. What the hell? Come on, dude. You see, I'm a dad that can cook. That's the kind of daddy I aspire to be. Must at least make a sandwich. Microwave some eggs? Just cook some, put it on the pan. Why would you, dude? I've never microwaved eggs. Do people do that? That's disgusting to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich. A lost art. I hate myself. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I don't think I would say it that way. I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. She's not here. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling the pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in my living room, I'm ready to dunk. I thought that said drink for a second. I'm like, okay. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. Okay, I got that right. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. Why would you break your ankles? Maybe I'm not hip. I don't know all the basketball lingo, yo. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. I like how that mimicked me, Jesus Christ. I say one thing and then suddenly it's in the game. No, look behind. Oh, wait. No, look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam, yeah. I managed to just barely defeat myself at Horace before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. God, I am the saddest dad ever. I'm just like bored and playing horse with myself. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glaze with cream frioche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Just baby cooks, what the hell? Are we bad people for watching this? Yeah. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh god, it's Robert. Oh, he probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check DadBook. It's a message from Robert. Hey Robert, you what? He just WID'd me. What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. Just working on my motorcycle. Oh, I don't know. Would he appreciate this? Maybe he would want to come over and watch TV with us and she can third wheel us. I think we're going to try that. I'm watching television with my daughter. You want to come over? Wow, Dad, pretty square. A couple moments pass by, another message pops up.
Yeah.
Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. Amanda, you should come with me. Be my wing girl. Please. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's just kind of late. You know, it's kind of late. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. You see, that's something I would say. Well, it's your life, but I think you have a ton of fun. You'd have a ton of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Fine, I'll go outside. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim, and it's a beautiful night. I suck at reading. I suck. I walk into a bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. Are you guys? I brought Mary along, figured we needed a drinking buddy. He just thinks we're friends, that's all. That's totally fine. We're just hanging as friends. Ah, man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe this neighborhood is just very open to a lot of things. Actually, anyway, no. She's pretty traditional, I would say. Don't look so scared. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Beer. Whiskey straight up. A dad after my own heart, huh? You drink whiskey straight? So do I. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Hey.
Here's the bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like they're pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, all right. We're going bar hopping. All right, I got this. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert along. So where are we headed? Irish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub. God damn puns. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Z. Try harder. Ouch, am I gonna have to be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into the Irish I were drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Dude, whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Let's do it. More whiskey. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up and garnished in a garish green booth. Mary slides and then settles up to next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. We're just friends. We're just friends. Let's sip this one, why don't we? We're gonna get really drunk tonight. Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll pull my hair off your chest. Why did I say that like kind of flirty? You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. What is going on here? Why are you sipping on my drink? Hey! Z, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? There's gonna be like a 3-way going on here. I don't know how to process this evening at all, but I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I've only seen him 3 times. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kids snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I got the... Cut! So Edith's kid snuck some pop brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith and with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. That was like a huge run-on sentence. I think that's why I struggled with that. You're running the bake sale, and she says, I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah blah blah. Maybe it's just because they're getting drunk too. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. Moral laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What?
Hey.
You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Want a blaze? You at the feds? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy's gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it to run. What? Yeah, what? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor.
Hey.
Fine. We sit around and sip our drinks and people watching and cracking jokes. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and less scary. Maybe I'll end up with Mary. Although she's married. Get it? Because Mary's married? Get it? Anyways, but it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Could you get the next round? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? You know, I was hoping for a quiet evening with my friends. No drama, no unwarranted advances, just friendship. But no, you gotta call me out like that. Mary, No, it's fine. You trying to ditch me, pal? Oh shit. No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. No, Z wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear, the wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey.
Hey.
Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Wow. Well, that's my first blunder. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over the younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she just kind of delights in making men suffer.
Oh.
Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married. And she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at that young guy from before. She looks like she's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Aw, man, you know, I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day. I did. Still, you look a little wild got a little wild in you? I have a child I need to care for. I really want to choose this one. But that could end the night. There's so much wild in me. I get so wild, I've got a whole safari in here. Just really wild all the time. Was that too awkward? Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? I need more drinks. We gotta get super drunk. You think you can go shot for shot? Oh boy. Oh boy. There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool and he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you really want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, all right.
Hey,
Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard sell to that young man, the young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe the silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. No.
oh,
Great. Me neither. Because that could be kind of interesting, right? Robert knocks back his shot and motions me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously.
Oh.
Because his profile says he has at least 4 knives. Or am I? I laugh nervously. Again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey is hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. I don't think I can walk. Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. Did he yell that? Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. Oh my god. We make our way out of the bar and back to the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to, Robert? You'll see. You'll see. I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall, but there's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years. And finally, a liquor store. We need more liquor.
hey.
Wait here. I'll be back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It's delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip of my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at Jesus Christ. Exactly. Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. With passion. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. This one's for you, Pappy. I have unresolved resentment towards my father, and I'm gonna express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley. Wine in hand, I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike a rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. There we go. That's something I can do. Can't argue with that. So what's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. And that... I'm talking about food. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright neon sign reads, Pizza, Pizza, Pizza. Screw you with your tongue twisters. Ta-da! Pizza! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling up piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Okay, dude, I'm a human being. I know how to order pizza. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh, wait, Z, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? I don't want to offend anyone. I know this is a very, very touchy subject, but he likes it. I'm gonna say, of course. Don't hate me. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us a giant slice on a paper plate, so saturated with grease that I'm worried it'll fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Oh, you about to mug someone? Got any more wild in you? I don't know. I don't know. You betcha, I guess. What are we gonna do? We're gonna kill someone. Robert and I slide the door right open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh. Oh, we're sneaking into a movie? This isn't that bad. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shush! We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah! The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down! Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you, it's me, your neighbor, hi! Ernest turns back around embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kiss anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, and I think there was some subtext that I'm missing here. Boo, love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people work very hard for this film to happen, and you're just gonna sit here and appreciate them. Okay, look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton. I clicked accidentally and I couldn't read the rest of that. I apologize. And Peter Anders Catering fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theater. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. No! My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, shit. What do you guys want? Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tossed another rock down his hands. What is wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash in me right now, and movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock on my other knee. What the hell, kid? I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily one of the 5 minutes of love. The toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as I can in the knee. Fuck my knee!
How dare
Robert
you.
gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck my fucking knee.
What hurts my
Alright,
friend?
buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. No! Don't. He's a kid. Robert squares up in a boxer stance. Queensberry rules. 3 minutes round, 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What?
Excuse me?
And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as the main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough useful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you actually about to fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable.
Hey.
You throw the rules at them, though, and they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow.
Hey.
See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. I mean, I didn't know the rules. It sounded believable to me. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking while I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for the adventure. Adventure is all I got, buddy. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. That was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks. A rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Date complete! Sincerity and he's very paranoid. Is that good? I got many daddy points. I am ultimate daddy.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Is S good? Or is that satisfactory? Is that the best? I don't know. I really don't know. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot, and you may never move. Oh. That wasn't in the script. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along.